Right, now we are going to go ahead and attach the Arduino controller that we are going to use to control the smart car onto the top board. We are also going to, when we have fixed the Arduino on, we are going to add the shield that is going to sit on top of the Arduino. Right, so let's go ahead and attach the Arduino onto the board. In this particular case, we are going to use 3 screws only. Although Arduino comes with 4 holes, we are only going to use the 2 front holes and 1 left hole that is on the Arduino. Right, this completes the attachment of the Arduino. The next thing that we want to do is to attach the infrared receiver, so that we are going to use when you are going to use the remote control. Right, for the infrared receiver, it is going to be placed, the location is here. There are 2 small holes that are next to the Arduino. So we're going to place it like this using these 2 screws that are provided. Just make sure that you don't over tighten it, because it's not going to lie flat when you screw it on. It's not going to be flat with the board. Just snug it so that it is tight, but don't over tighten it. Alright, so this is it, just 2 screws and you're done. Right, the next part that we want to put on would be the battery holder that is going to go at the back next to the infrared receiver. With the battery holder, make sure that the orientation is correct, because what you want to make sure to do is to make sure that the adapter is in the same direction with the connector for the Arduino, like so. So we are going to attach it. There is our next step. This is good. Then you can go ahead and put on the 2 lithium batteries that you're going to use. Right. This completes this part of assembly. The next thing that we are going to attach is going to be the servo motor. Right, for the servo motor, what we want to do first is to attach it to the holder board. Then after we have secured it to the holder board, then we can attach it to the main frame. But we are going to attach it to the holder board using the 2 screws that are provided. Right, with the piece secured, the next thing is to slide the cable through the hole. secure the board plate onto the main board. Right, this concludes the first part of the sub-assembly. Right, with the servo motor in place, the next item that we want to work on will be the ultrasonic sensor. We have to attach it onto a bracket and then attach the bracket to the servo motor. So what I found easier to do is to try to attach the bracket that goes onto the servo motor first onto the servo motor. You might have to adjust this sometime along the way, but initially if you can put it in there and secure it using a screw. And what I found easier is to attach the bracket before putting the ultrasonic sensor, because those two drums will be in the way when you want to screw it onto the bracket. So let's go ahead and put it now. And then we'll go ahead and attach the ultrasonic sensor onto that bracket. This concludes the first part of this video. Next part that we are going to do, we are going to start doing the wiring and connecting the lower part of the subsection onto the upper part of the subsection.